I'm sitting in a 1981 380 SEL. My goal today is to show you how to take out the center wood console. Now you may be asking yourself, why would I need to take out this piece of wood? Let me tell you. You can drop a ring in there. Your wife may be saying, hey, where's that ring, or money? You may need to change the switches. All of these things will require you to remove the wood piece in order to do that. If you look closely, there are no apparent screws or clips that hold this wood piece in place. You don't see anything here in the back, and there's nothing here in the front. If you try to pull up on this wood piece, it's very easy to break it. So you have to be careful when removing this. The procedure has to start here at the ashtray. You first remove the center section of the tray itself, and then if you look down into this cavity, there are two Phillips screws that will have to be removed in order to pull out the ashtray frame. Use a number 2 Phillips screwdriver to remove the two screws. Preferably use a magnetic tip to keep from dropping the screw. Once those screws are removed, pull straight back and slide the ashtray frame out of the center console. Turn it over. You'll have a wiring plug that you will have to remove, as well as the ashtray light bulb assembly. The next step is to remove the coin tray. If you're looking at this particular tray, you're going to say, what in the world is all this here? Well, this is a European model. It has a very fancy onboard heating system, and you will not likely see this on any other 126 chassis. Just take a hold of the coin tray and tip it up and pull it out. In this case, we'll have a wiring plug to remove, but most models will only have a plastic tray. Once the coin tray is out of the way, removing the wood is a simple matter of just pushing it forward and lifting it up. This will release the clips, and you'll have to struggle with the wiring to get it up and over the shift knob. And there it is. Tip the wood piece up on its side, and you can unplug the wiring to all your switches. Disregard the maze on this particular model. It has aftermarket electric windows installed. Most of your plugs will be a standard plug that will remove, similar to the one on the rear view mirror switch that I'm removing now. Once the wiring is free, you can lift the wood piece up and you're ready to work on it. I mentioned earlier about exercising care when removing this piece. If you look here, you can see some damage, some cracks in the plastic, a broken clip here. It's obvious this person didn't know how to remove the wood piece at some time in its not so distant past. I would say that over 80% of the wood pieces that I remove from the 126 chassis are broken. So that gives you a pretty good idea of the problems associated with removal. On the plus side, we have a clip here that's still intact, and this one's still intact. The two front clips are still intact. Even though this one is missing, that's not going to be a problem. If I take and use a little epoxy glue to glue in this cracked piece, it should be just fine for reinstallation. Well, there you have it. It wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be, was it? If you need to remove the switches, simply a matter of pushing them out from the back side. So switch replacement can be done now before reinstallation. And if you're really fortunate, you're going to be able to find that ring that your wife dropped down in the hole down there, and then you're going to really be a hero. If you're watching this video and have an 81 to 85 126 sedan, you might want to get your hands on this piece of wood. Be sure and check out my website, and thanks for watching.